Great Scots, Marty. I think we're back in 1999. The Undertaker booed? Yes, indeed. That's what happens when you put the go-home show of Raw before SummerSlam as a homecoming for Brock Lesnar in his home state of Minnesota. I like the fact that The Undertaker and Brock Lesnar was drawn out over the 3-hour Raw. I could have gotten one more appearance, one more promotional spot of it, but I like the fact that Taker had a pre-shot promo, and we kept building to the main event segment of Brock Lesnar coming out and speaking, which of course, you're going to get an appearance by The Undertaker. It was smart. Undertaker's not necessarily officially turned heel. First off, you got to understand where they were. If they were in any other city other than Minneapolis, Minnesota, then it probably would have been a lot more cheers for The Undertaker. So you have to take in consideration the location. You also have to take in consideration the fact that Undertaker is a special attraction performer. Him low blowing is a heel-like maneuver to do, and if he was a regular performer, that would be kind of the signaling of a heel turn or a more aggressive side. But he's not regular. He's special attraction, meaning he's here for specific special purposes. This time around, it's to avenge the loss, the defeat of his streak, and the disrespect that he thinks Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman have given him. Therefore, nobody's ever beaten the streak before. Nobody's ever put Undertaker in this kind of position. Therefore, it's any means necessary. Low blow, low blow, low blow. Also, think about it. Brock is, and I'm going to talk to Vince Russo about this later. Brock, obviously, in reality, he can beat anybody on the WWE roster. You have to be careful with what you do to him. A low blow is one tactic, though, that will take any man down. So, in terms of protecting Brock, it's a good thing to do. However, then you see Brock getting chokeslammed and tombstone pile driven. It brings you back into more traditional professional wrestling, but suspend the disbelief, and I have a feeling that this Sunday they will do just fine in how they construct the match. I will say, it is a little bit surprising, though, that the finish of Raw went down the way it did. I would have thought it would have been a melee, like I said. I don't understand why there was no security, why there was no protection there for your main event, which is 6 days away. That I have a problem with. It is a slap in the face of logic and a slap in the face to the great programming WWE put on weeks ago when the all-out melee brawl took place. That being said, despite no security and extra effort, I did not think one person would be standing tall over the other one, and if anyone was going to be standing tall, I would have thought it would have been Brock Lesnar. I did not think Brock would be laying there left on the ground as Raw went off the air, because that to me signals Taker standing strong now means Taker's not winning Sunday, and that is a little bit different than what I predicted and what I saw would be the best way to go about it. Maybe WWE has a better idea than me. Who knows? We'll talk about it. 412-320-7925. We got plenty more coming up, including Vince Russo talking all things The Undertaker, including back to his days when they worked together in the 90s. Don't go anywhere.